Okay, so I want to tell a little story about this guy I used to know and this party I went to and this crazy shit that happened there. Okay, so it's 2006, and my friend Mike introduced me to this guy named Rob because I was looking for a new weed dealer, and he knew this guy who sold weed. So, Rob happened to live in Brentwood. Now, when I said that I'd never bought weed in the hood again after my experience with Spanish, for those of you who heard that story, your man is here. Yeah, not completely true. I never did it again in the hood from someone I didn't even know or barely knew. Since Rob knew Mike, I was like, okay, it's alright. He knows him. It won't be that bad. So I go into Brentwood, and yeah, like I said, this guy's selling weed out of his house. And I was still a little intimidated because he had this small house. It kind of reminded me of a crack house. Nice crack house, but it kind of reminded me of one. And I had to go up on the porch, and he'd kind of open the door and kind of slip the weed through the door. And, it seemed really shady, and he was kind of tall and muscular, and he'd come out in this wife beater, and he had this scary pit bull, and, the whole buying drugs in the hood experience all rolled into one. Exactly what you'd expect. And I would look all nervous, my hand, like I have fucking Parkinson's or something as he's handing me the weed. What's gonna happen right now? And then finally, after a few times, he's like, bro, why you so nervous? Why you looking scared, bro? I ain't gonna do shit. I'm selling you weed. What do you think, I'm gonna rob you or something? Nah, man, I make money. Like, why would I want to fuck that up? It's like, okay, good point. So he started inviting me in to try and make me feel better. Came in a few times, was still nervous, but it got better. Then he invites me over to chill. I said, okay. Well, if I'm coming inside, I might as well stay. Including this one time where I stayed for over an hour, hour and a half, and we smoked and talked about all this crazy shit. And I quickly realized this is one of the smartest kids I ever met. He's like a literal genius. Like the type of shit he was telling me and the type of insights into life and the universe he had was like, whoa. It was like some eye-opening, mind-blowing shit. And I'm pretty smart, I'm not gonna lie. That's shit I've never even thought of. And we're really getting into it deep. Sitting in his house. I'm like, man, I fucking like this guy. And also I'm thinking, why the fuck are you selling weed in Brentwood? I'm feeling like Ben Affleck in, what's it called? Good Will Hunting. And like Will, he's a genius. And he's like, why the fuck are you in the ghetto, like working construction? Why are you here? Get out of here and never come back. You're too good for this place. And it's like the same thing. It's like the Brentwood version of Good Will Hunting. And finally, Rob decides to invite me to a party. I'm like, all right. I've never been to a hood party before. Again, little nervous. Didn't know what to expect. Only thing I knew about hood parties was shit I saw on Friday and other hood movies. I'm like, oh God, am I going to get shot? Am I going to get stabbed? Is like Debo going to come up and fucking turn me upside down and shake all my money out of my pockets? Oh no. Turned out to be a great night. No incidents, no fights, definitely no shootings. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I was really glad I went. One of the better parties I went to. But of course, it's still a hood party. So you got a lot of like black, Spanish people from Brentwood, other towns there. Black girls, whatever. And then there's this one girl, right? She's this big, thick ass, just brolic black girl. I mean, she looked really big, really tough. Like she could beat up most of the guys at the party. Turned out she almost certainly could. I mean, this girl was just a gangster. And I didn't really like black girls at the time, especially big black girls. But she was actually gorgeous. For a big black girl, and I would have fucked her. Oh yeah, I'm sure she would have fucked me. But yeah, so at one point, she decides to show everyone how much of a gangster and a badass she was by letting every guy slap her ass as hard as they possibly could, just to show them that they couldn't do anything with her. Like, she just didn't feel pain. She basically had a granite chin, like they say in boxing, on her ass. So she would literally bend over a table and tell random guys, hit me. Just hit my ass as hard as you can. And I'm like, what the fuck? Who would do that? Like, ow? I mean, that's gotta hurt after a while. So the first guy comes up, slaps her ass, and you know, they're trying to be nice. You're raised not to hit girls. Take it easy. You don't want to hurt her.
Like, yo, nigga, that's all you got? That's a slap? Yo, that ain't nothing. Hit me harder, yo.
So he hits her harder. Still doesn't do anything. She's basically laughing at him. And just a parade of guys just come walking up to take their turn. And nothing.
Yeah, yo, that's a slap. Yo, nigga, you gotta hit harder than that. You a pussy, nigga. You like a bitch. I make you my bitch. Come on, someone else. I need a real man to hit me.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, I've never seen a girl like this. I'm from Dix Hills. We don't have this. Hell no. We don't have any guys like this in fucking Dix Hills. Let alone girls. Brentwood is some shit, man. And then finally, after all these guys just tried and failed, this one guy, who is easily the biggest guy at the party, this hulking, scary, God, he must have been 6'7", 300 pounds, this scary, huge black guy. I'm thinking, okay, all right, even if everyone else failed, this guy's got to do something. She'll at least give him props for making her feel it a little bit. Feel it in her ass a little, something. I mean, this guy looked like he could knock me back to Dix Hills with one punch. Got him, finally. So he comes up and then winds up, hits her as hard as he possibly could. At this point, they weren't even hitting with their hands anymore. Guys were balling up fists and punching her in the ass. I mean, overhand rights, like, not shit. And he punches her with all his power right in the ass. And she turns around and goes,
damn, you too, nigga? You a bitch too? Anyone at this party can do shit? God damn, you niggas is pussy, son. Ain't none of y'all got shit. I'm done.
And I'm like, oh my fucking God. Yeah, there was no shootouts. There was no stabbings. But that's the shit you expect at a hood party. You don't expect to see this shit any town. What the fuck? Yeah, nah, never. That's the craziest shit I've ever seen a girl do. And I've seen some crazy shit. But, yeah. That is the story of my weed dealer, Rob, and the crazy party in Brentwood with the big crazy black girl that was basically invincible and felt no pain. What a girl. What a fucking girl.